Now, unless you've had your head in the sand for the past couple of years, you've been really hard pressed to miss the rise of disc brake road bikes like the one behind me right here. You may be riding one yourself, or you may be looking to invest in one in the future. And 2018 is set to be a massive year for disc brakes on road bikes. So while we were at Eurobike a few weeks ago, we had a look at 6 of the best and most interesting ones that are coming out onto the market. Now watch this video and let us know in the comments section what ones take your fancy. I'm Matt from road.cc, and here are 6 of the best disc brake road bikes. The Colnago V2R is the Italian company's lightweight Aero race bike. First launched back in 2014, but updated now with a stiffer frame and also offered with disc brakes. We may be biased, but we think this is one of the prettiest new bikes we've seen this year. Do you agree with us? Let us know in the comments below. The frame weighs a claimed 835 grams and there's space for 28mm tyres. Cables are internally routed and there's even the creak preventing thread fit bottom bracket. And like the vast majority of disc equipped road bikes, the V2R uses 12mm through axles front and rear. But Colnago has developed its own hex lock through axle that is designed to be much easier and quicker to use than most other systems, which means speedier wheel changes. Disc brakes first started appearing on endurance bikes, but now we're seeing them on Aero road bikes too. We've previously tested the specialised Venge and Canyon Aero with disc brakes, and here's another bike we just can't wait to ride, Scott's new foil disc. The foil is an all-out aero bike designed for racing and riding fast, and the frame and fork have been completely redesigned around disc brakes. This isn't simply a case of adding disc brakes to the existing frame. The fork dropouts have tabs to decrease drag, supposedly diverting air around the front brake. The down tube and bottom bracket area has been wholly reshaped to manage the airflow better as well. One big benefit of disc brakes is the increased tyre clearance. The foil disc will take a 30mm tyre, which seems very appealing to us. Aero with maximum comfort? Yes please. Endurance bikes are all about offering a more comfortable ride than their race bike counterparts. The new Cento 10 NDR from Wilier uses an elastoma bumper to provide rear wheel suspension to isolate the rider from those bumps and holes in the road. It's called Actiflex and comprises a small damper and linkage at the top of the seat stays to provide a small amount of suspension. The shock absorber can be tuned to rider weight with 3 different grades of damper available. We have yet to ride this, but it sounds like a really interesting proposition. And there are a few other brands doing something similar, notably Trek with its Domane SLR and Pinarello with its K8S. The system doesn't add much weight to the frame either. It's about 1 kilogram, give or take a few grams. The frame is interestingly designed for both rim and disc brakes, and you can fit whichever system you prefer. We've gone for disc brakes here, obviously, but if you ever change your mind or want an upgrade, then with this bike you can certainly do so. Now, Rosa isn't the most high profile of the Italian bike brands here in the UK, but it certainly makes some of the loveliest bikes you'll ever set eyes on. The Protos we've picked here is its flagship race bike, the one to choose for the most demanding races and by riders who simply want the fastest bike. We think the bike looks super clean in the new disc brake version, with uncluttered chainstays and fork blades. Like most brands, Rosa is using 12mm through axles and flat mount disc brakes, and this example has the brand new Campagnolo hydraulic disc brakes. Away from the disc brakes, the Protos has a very aerodynamic frame. All the main tubes, including head, down and seat tube, have camtail airfoil shaped profiles designed to reduce drag. On top of that, there's also an Aero shaped seat post and internal seat clamp to further tidy up airflow around the top of the frame. Belgian company Ridley has been revising and refining the Noah Aero race bike over many years, and for 2018 it has been given the disc brake treatment. A key design brief for the new Noah has been to hide all the gear cables and brake hoses inside the frame. This has been done to smooth the airflow over the frame's surface and removing the cables is to reduce drag. Reducing the frontal surface area is critical with an aero race bike, and you can really see Ridley's attention to detail at the front of this bike. We're talking maximum integration wherever possible. There's a new one-piece handlebar, and the front brake hose goes straight into the frame and snakes down into the brand new fork thanks to a special D-shape steerer tube. The gear cables are also hidden inside the frame as well for that extra neatness. The rest of the frame has Aero-shaped main tubes, and unusual slots that have long been a key feature of the Noah are intended to reduce drag by minimising turbulent air between the frame and the spinning wheels. The Aria disc is a brand new model from the oldest bicycle company in the world and is based on the rim brake version that we looked at in a previous video some months ago. The idea behind the Aria is to offer a more affordable version of the top of the range Ultra Aero race bike. But looking at the bike, there doesn't seem to be any shortcuts taken to try and lower the price. In fact, it looks fantastic. A key difference between the Aria and the Ultra is the lack of the bump absorbing countervail technology. But on the flip side of that, this is the thing that helps keep the price more affordable. That difference aside, however, the new Aria disc retains all the essential design features of the regular bike, but adds disc brakes via flat mounts and 12mm through axles at both ends. Brake hoses are routed inside the frame to give both a clean appearance and to reduce drag. On top of that, each section of the frame has been shaped to improve aerodynamics. From the deep section down tube to the drop seat stays, every detail has been sweated over to provide the fastest bike possible. So, which of the bikes takes your fancy? Is it the iconic Celeste of the Bianchi or the futuristic Scott? Or if looks are more your thing, maybe it's the stunning Rosa, or the Colnago might even steal your heart. Let us know what you think in the comment section below. And while you're there, remember to give us a thumbs up if you like this video, and click on the subscribe orb just there so you never miss another video from road.cc. If you like 6 of the best, then the playlist just down there will have all the other videos that we've done in the series so far. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.